Hello and welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be doing more VR artwork. I know it's been a while since I did one. I think it's been several months since I did the last VR painting. I think it was probably one of my famous painting ones where I try and replicate famous paintings in virtual reality using art applications like Vermillion or Painting VR. But the reason I'm so excited to get back into it is I now have this. This is the Logitech MX Ink, which is essentially a stylus for your Meta Quest. Now it is made for Meta, but it's made by Logitech. It does pair to your headset via Bluetooth and basically acts as another controller. So you can actually use it for other applications, not just art applications. I think it works in different mixed reality applications. You can also use it if you wanted to in Beat Saber as a controller, and you can also use it in mini golf and other games like that where sort of minimalist movement is required. There are buttons on it, I'll go through it in a moment. But basically the Logitech MX Ink comes with this little docking bay here. So this acts as the charger, connects via USB-C, and then the pen just slots in and out. And then LEDs appear to show you its charging status. And I think it looks pretty cool. Very thin, but not too thin. You know, you can get a good grip on it. It does have these little buttons. You can see, and you can configure those to do whatever you wish. You can actually go through the Quest menu to configure what those buttons do. There's also a center touch button. Again, you can configure that and map it to do whatever you want. Now you also have a button on the top, which is the Meta button, and that acts the same as on any other Meta controller. So if you hold it down, it's going to recenter your view. You press it once, it's going to bring up your Oculus menu. So we're going to map this, we're going to use it, and we're going to hopefully create something that's not too rubbish. Here we go. Right, so here we are. I've got my pen. You can see my wrist looks a little bit limp, but that's just due to where it thinks my controller is pointing. If we hold it straight, there you go. That's my hand. Now it does feel kind of weird because you're obviously used to the controllers. Now what I'm thinking is I'm going to try and just paint a scene really quick. So I've Googled some scenery. When I say Google, DuckDuckGo'd. I've DuckDuckGo'd some lovely scenery, and I've picked this autumn one. It says autumn fall scenery. There's the URL that comes from there. So this won't be my original work. I just want to try and sort of copy something real quick and show you sort of how this works and give you my thoughts, because I haven't painted anything with this yet. And we want to probably start off with like a sky color, but the sky itself is like an orangey color. Let's give this top part some color. This will act as our sky. There's very good haptics in the stylus, the Logitech MX Ink. I'd like to probably turn that down because it's and I think you can. It feels very heavy, real heavy, man. So there we go. There's a sort of the top base of the sky color. I'm just going to start dabbing in the base layer of the trees. Doesn't really matter at this point about shape or neatness. Just want to get the main blocks in, and that sort of takes up the entire top. Comes down. I'm not worried about it being too exact. I'm just trying to land the brush. That comes down, sit up there. Now we want our sort of greeny colour for the ground. We want that to sort of blend in. Doesn't matter if all these colours mix together. Makes a nice autumn feel to it. And this is our sort of horizon line here. As long as that's visible. I'm making this abstract, by the way. And you'll see it will take shape. It will become something. In Vermillion, it applies the paint in such great ways. Exactly how I want it to sort of flare together, especially for plant life. It's quite good. Right, so we've got it blocked in. That's sort of going to be the ground. We're going to get some flowers and stuff on top of there, and then we're going to get our trees done. We'll do our road in our grass. So for the road we want white, but the white is sort of coming from here. Now I want it to mix in with the other colours. As you can see, it's not pure white. This is going to turn it into a sort of a road or a pathway colour. It's going to mix with the other colours very well. Lovely. I like it. And this is where trust the process really comes in, I guess. And we're going to start to see something take shape. We know we want our yellow because we've got some sort of grass features coming up here. Now mine's not as bright. Just a few dabs here and there. And it's starting to take shape. So gentle strokes. Same style. There we go. The first tree comes up from here, goes all the way to the top. Again, let those colours play with each other, merge. It just starts to make it all look like it's meant to be there. Branches coming off like so. One's coming up here, then it's covered by the leaves. There's our fence colour, and this sort of, it comes down from here it goes all the way along the road like so. Little trick is if you make it bigger and you blow it up, you can get to some of the finer details a lot easier. Now we want to sort of start adding leaves in and giving it some actual life. Again, I'm going to probably use my fan brush for this and sort of get things mixing. Really get these colours merging together. So there's the first tree. Then we want to add some over here. So there's plenty of leaves and stuff going on around here. So just go nice and rough. We're going to just add multiple colours on top of it to make it look like leaves. There we go. Now we probably want some more on the green side going here. This is supposed to be like a cluster of trees and bushes. There we go. So that's the first layer. Now we want to probably add some yellows into this. Just dab them here and there, just to give it some texture, some light shade, especially around here where it was meant to be lighter. So you've got your light breaking through in certain areas where need be. You can even get it to make it look like it's part of the trunk. Now the last thing I'm probably going to do is add some leaves onto the floor. So to do that, I'm going to use some of our orangey red colours and just sort of dab on the floor. But we don't want it all to look the same direction either. Then maybe mix some yellow in with that. And then some browns, just for good measure. And there we go. There we go. Nice and easy. I mean, I know it doesn't look exactly like that, but that's the inspiration. Nice autumn scene, done in Vermillion with Logitech MX Ink stylus. made for Meta. So thank you for Meta for letting me try this. I'll probably try and do some more paintings with this. I think it actually really helps, and the haptics help. Definitely gave me a lot more focus. It's like actually painting and or drawing in real life. Granted, you're doing it in thin air, which is always the challenge with this, and that's why you sort of go doolally clap. But I enjoyed that, and I might spend a little bit more time trying to get a more detailed painting going. But I try to do this one for speed, just to show you what can be accomplished in a short space of time. But there you go, that's abstract autumn scene. If you squint your eyes, it almost transports you to a nice field in the middle of autumn, hopefully. So there you go, hope you enjoyed the video. Then let me know in the comments, let me know what you think of the painting. I know it's very basic and it doesn't look as beautiful as that, but there you go, I tried. Thanks for watching, I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.